Hello and welcome to a new series we're going to be doing on Transport Fever 2. As you can see here, I've got the map set up. We have the hilliness, water, and forest turned all the way up to add a little bit of challenge, and we're doing a very large map in a temperate climate. I have custom settings, which includes all vehicles and some mods that I have. And we'll be starting in the year 1850 on medium difficulty. I also have industry closure set to often, just so that we have a high turnover of industries. Alright, so we're loaded in. Let's take a quick look at the map, see what we got around us. We got quite a few cities around this lake. Might be useful for boats. Some mountains over here. Some cities in the mountains. Those are going to be hard to supply and navigate around. Alright, so of course, first thing we gotta do is find a pretty easy supply chain that we can use to start making a profit. Alright, so I found one here that'll be pretty easy to do. It's a very, very short trip. So Lexington needs bricks and food, and right here is technically it's construction materials, but a construction materials plant, and all this needs is stone, which, as you can see here, is just down the street. So this can be easily trucked in once we set up some truck stations. Place this right about there, just in range. And then we'll place this one here right across the street. There. And then just to finish the whole line, we will add a drop-off. We'll put it on the main road right here. So you can see all the white buildings is what's in range of the station. And we want to be supplying everything that has the brick icon over it, which I believe we've got everything with that one stop. Cool. So now we just got to set up our lines. We'll put a road depot right about here, right in the middle of the whole supply line. Start with some horse-drawn carriages, as they can carry all cargo. We'll buy let's buy 12 of them. These will bring stone from the quarry to the construction materials plant. So we'll just name this Lexington Stone. There we go. And if we hit play, we should start to see them. Yep. There they come. Out of the road depot. Oh, little fox. Easter egg. But anyway, those will start running that route. And then we'll order about 10 of these because the line's a little bit shorter between the construction plant and the drop-off. So we don't need as many trucks on that route. So I'll name this line Lexington, we'll just call it brick. brick. There we go. And you'll see those starting to flood out here now. Oh. I've purchased the wrong vehicle. And now we have the right trucks coming out of there. If we look at our line manager, you can see the two lines coming in different spots so they won't jam each other up. So the stone will get dropped off here and the bricks will get picked up over here. You can see we've already got some stone starting to pile up. We got about 100 stone already. We are definitely not going to be able to keep up with this production at first, but once better trucks come along, we'll be able to move things around a lot quicker. So as you can see, with the quarry, it can level up, and it levels up when it's running at full production. It's shipping everything, and it has 100% transport, or higher percent. You can see here, there's the little upgrade area up here. So once all three of these categories are in this area, it'll start upgrading, and then from there it'll produce more. Now if we look here at the station, we can see that we have bricks piling up. They're getting picked up. They're coming in at a fairly regular rate. That one's almost full. There we go, it's full. So that's good. And you can see here, now that we're starting to ship some of these bricks, this transport category is starting to slowly go up. So as you can see with these like secondary or second level production plants, they have much more levels and can be producing essentially a lot more than, say, just a quarry or the iron mine up here would be able to. So in that case, we would have to have like multiple quarries shipping to one construction materials plant. Now after watching this run for a little bit, I think we are going to add a few more carriages onto this line, onto the stone line. Just so we can ensure that this line makes a decent profit. Because if there's a big enough gap between here, all the brick will get shipped out and it won't be making any more. So while we let that run in the background, let's try to find another supply line that we can do. Alright, so I think I found one here that can be fairly easy to do. There's not many easily laid out supply lines on this map, so we might have to wait till we get better trains and more money so that using trains on this map becomes a viable option. Because right now, trucks just move too slow for them to be good over extremely long distances, and trains aren't powerful enough to go up and down hills yet. So right here, we're going to supply Louisville with tools, and here we can see a pretty simple supply chain with wood getting turned into planks, and then those getting turned into tools. And then from here we would send a train up, because if we check, this is relatively flat for the type of map we're playing on. We'll see if a train works. We might have to do buses or trucks. I'll look at that more when we get there. But this hill might be a little rough for a train. But anyway, let's set up our lines. So as you can see, this produces one log, 2 logs produces 1 plank, and 1 plank produces 1 tool. So we're gonna need more trucks sending wood to the sawmill than we do planks to the tool factory. So now we'll set up our bus routes, or our truck routes. Put this fairly close to the road there. We'll put this on. Try not to move too much around wherever I place this. As you can see, if I put it over here, we have to build up a ton of land around it, and that costs a bunch. But over here is not terrible. We just have to remove a little bit of land. I think it gets cheaper the more we go this way. So I'll do right here, and that's still in catchment of that factory. And then one more right here next to the tools factory. So I'll put truck depot right here. And so, like I said before, since we need to ship more logs than we do planks, I think about 16 would be good. For now, we'll see how much that fills up. Connect those stations. Call this Toledo wood. There they go. And then we don't need as many, so we'll say 10. We might need to later see if one of these needs more trucks or not. Go from there, go down here. Name this line Toledo Planks. I think we are going to try a train. So let's set up our station in Louisville first. Check. All of the tools go in this area. So we could probably set something up on the outskirts of the city and it'll still reach. Yeah. You see, if we put a station out here, it'll still reach. It'll still reach most of the factories in the city. I think a better way to do this would be to set up a station out on this road where it's a little bit flatter. And get it right up next to the road here. Plus, if we use this kind of station, we can run more lines. If we need to run these tools somewhere else down here, we can run it through this station. And then what we can do when the tools come in here, we can set up a truck station that'll then just drop it off in town. So let's set up the truck station right across the street. It's a bit expensive, but the land's pretty rough in this area. And then we can drop them off right in the heart of the city. So now we don't have to worry about this train station being in the right spot. So then we connect this up here. This isn't the best because it is raised up quite a bit. However, we can take out loans, so we do have a little bit of money to play with. So now we just gotta do the easy task of connecting this all the way up there. Here's our train line. Snakes up the hill. and then once we get up here on flat ground, it comes straight across. Not ideal, and hopefully our train will be able to get up, but it's the best we can do for now. So now let's place a train depot. We'll place it somewhere here so that when it needs to come out and go in, it's pretty accessible from both sides. Connect it up with some tracks. You want to make sure that it's connecting to the track and not snapping to the sides. So we'll put one there, and one going the opposite direction. Like that. Perfect. And now let's buy our first train. So right now, pretty much all we care about is being able to get our load up the hill. So we need the strongest engine out of all of these. Because I have all vehicles turned on, we get all vehicles from the American vehicle set, European, and Asian vehicles. So you see we have a Russian train here, but that's why, because we have all vehicles turned on. So it looks like the Baldwin, well, it's close between these two. I don't exactly know the difference between power and tractive effort, but the Baldwin has much more power and only one unit less tractive effort. So we'll go with the Baldwin. And we gotta keep this load light because it is going up. These smaller boxcars are more efficient. As you can see, they have a capacity of 4. Oh, we just unlocked a new train. Let's get out of here and compare this one. So this one's much stronger than the other ones if you look at the power and tractive effort. So that's good. We'll definitely go with this one. It is twice as expensive, but it's definitely needed. Anyway, back to the boxcars. If we look at the numbers here, this boxcar here is much more efficient than these two. Not much more efficient, but a little bit more. If you look at the weight is doubled between this one and this one, and same for these two. However, the capacity is different. The capacity on this one's 4, while the capacity on this one's 7. So effectively, we can get more in here for the same weight. So we'll go for this. And we'll create the new line. Now, if we find our train right here, we can follow it. We can look at how good this looks now. Very nice looking train. I love all the steam trains that they have in the game. You can see it's cruising downhill just fine. So we gotta find a spot for a road depot. Kind of building up a little bit of a hill, but oh wait, we don't want that there in case we build more trains in the future. So we'll go about here, cut into the ground, but that's fine, it's all hills. Oh, I placed on the wrong depot. There we go. Because this train route's going to be coming very infrequently, we'll probably only need about 3. And then we'll create a route here to the drop-off. And we'll also name this one Louisville Tools. Alright, so as we can see, we have tools here starting to pile up on the train platform. We get 7. That number will slowly keep rising, especially as we start to add more trucks to these routes and these factories start to level up. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe so that I know you enjoy these videos and you want more. Thanks for watching and have a great day.